Welcome to Island Lime. It's your girl Whitney Husbands and yet another edition of you being on my island. Make sure when you are watching my podcast and you're listening to my podcast, you have yourself a Caribe. We don't play around. That's the drink of choice for everyone. So make sure you crack yourself a Caribe. May it be the original, the pineapple, or the rosé, or you can mix all three together. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you have that in hand. To my sponsors, I love you, Caribe, Digicel, and Lullabies, American Stores, and Sound Forge. We send love to you. Thank you so much for supporting the Island Lime team. And shout out to my DJ, Agent B. You all will see him in a short because you know he's the man on the turntables doing his thing. But right now, I'm getting ready to pop my Caribe because I have my special guest with me who, she's no longer little. Let me say that one time. You cannot call her little. And she is here to stay in this business. And I'm telling you all why. When we start this interview, you will understand. And the growth, development, where she started at a very tender age. I think it's 5, but she could correct me. And she will let us know more about who is Bitts.
Bitsy.
So Bitsy realize already to pop.
Yes,
you have
darling.
to look to your right. Take out yourself a Caribe. We're not sticking at all.
Oh.
And it's shining bright like a diamond right now in your neon.
But of course.
We have to give cheers to life. I have to cheers to that. Salud. Let's take a sip. Yeah, girl, hold on.
I love it. Wow.
I had to do it twice. I don't know if it comes different because it's in the cup, but it just feels...
I love the pineapple though.
I tell you,
This
it's
is
a
nice.
vibe. All of them is a
Yes,
vibe.
it's nice.
Yes, but thank you for being on my island.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I love the tropical way. You came prepared.
But of course, darling.
Yes. So, Bets, let us know what has been going on. You did an amazing track with Farmer Nappy.
Yes.
And we are seeing more of who Bits is. And you're allowing your fans and people who want to know more about you in. But I want to give them the opportunity now to embrace who you are and a side of you that many people may not know. And what side is that?
I just think it's a more mature side, you know. I've been Lil Bitts for quite some time. I had changed my name.
But
I didn't even take off the Lil. Like, it's still Lil Bitts. Like I told people, I may not be the same size. I'll check in some areas. But I'm still under 5 feet. So
the short gang.
The short gang, you know what I mean? But just maturity as a woman in the music, and just generally as a person and that kind of thing. Yeah. So you're gonna hear it through the music, you're gonna hear it through the look and that kind of thing. So
But I realized with regards to your music, when you some of your songs, it seems like you're sending little messages. Is that true? It sounds like that. It sounds like subliminal message.
Right. With Pledge, people been telling me this, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
But we going crazy, or?
It wasn't intentional. That's all I would say. But I could see what they are speaking about. When I was doing it, I didn't think about that at that point in time. But for me, the music, when I say maturity, I really want people to hear another sides of it. So in a lot of my tracks, you hear me singing more. You know, I still love my wine and jam because that's in me. But I just give people an opportunity to hear my next voice, so to speak. So in my recent tracks, that's what you're hearing.
Groovy artist, or would you say it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter, but in the vein that I'm in right now, I really want to sing, and through my songs, I want people to feel love. And
is that because you're deeply in love?
Well, all that too. But it has a lot to do with, you know, just the virus. And I felt as if, you know, there was a kind of heavy energy around it. And there was nothing to really inspire you except the virus. So I made a conscious effort to really do music that was light and uplifting, and for people to feel that good energy and for people to feel that love. So it was really, really important to me, the songs that I chose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it that you're stuck in a certain vein when it comes to the sound that you're looking for, or do you try to experiment outside of where your comfort zone is?
For the past couple of years, that is exactly what I was doing. It was very difficult for me because when I came into the business professionally, I should say, I started when I was 19, 20, and it was always Lil Bitts and you're cute and you're thing, and everybody always watched me as a little girl. And I basically had to grow up in the business and it was very difficult. So when I first started, it was easy and, people grew attached to me. And then it was like, okay, what else? Because she grew in, you're not little no more, you're not this no more, and that was a bit challenging for me in terms of the music. So I was really trying to find myself as a musician, as an artist.
Are you saying, would you say though that you're still finding yourself in little pockets, or now this is where my direction is in your
I definitely
sound?
know what my direction is.
Okay.
I definitely know what my direction is. I'm just exploring it even more. And I love the vein that I'm in currently. I'm very comfortable. It goes with everything that I am about right now. As I said, I still love my wine and jam. So,
But you're in love. In love.
well,
In love.
but it's really about pushing that love to the people. I think
Love
it's
is
really, really
important,
important. Like right now, especially, it's so, so important because I felt as if we were in such a bad state of mind. I remember after a while, like I had to stop going on social media because
It was draining.
it was draining, and I was like, that's all we're going to see about COVID? That's the only thing? And I was like, you know what? Any track I'm doing has to be nothing about COVID, nothing about that kind of energy, just nice, light, fulfilling type music to make people feel good, to make people feel in love and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so Bets,
Yes.
you ready to play this game?
Yeah, I know, but let me go.
Full up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no. Like it's things, girl.
The tangs.
Like it's things.
Cheers. For safety.
Cheers, darling.
Bits watching my side. I was like, what this mad woman is about to do? So, this is a card game. Right?
I'll take an next sip.
You can take a sip. And with this card game, it's called High and Low. It's Talky Things brought to you by Caribbean. So, what is happening is that I'm going to shuffle the deck, flip the card, face card. You're going to let me know high or low. Now, if you get 2 out of the 3, you don't have to answer any of my hard questions. But if you lose, even if you win, you still kind of have to because.
Yes, you are talking about.
I know. I just mean. But that's just how it goes. So let's start it. Let's do it. Oh, and if you get a joker, you have to tell a joke.
Shuffle it back.
You want to shuffle it one more time? It's
Shuffle it
not
one
rigged.
more time.
It's not rigged, Just saying. It's not rigged.
I just put my
You ready?
energy across there.
Face card. Please be a joker. Okay, 2 of hearts.
Higher.
Duh. Please be a joker. So if you get 2, right? Like, how does that work? You get another chance?
It's your game, you tell me.
All right, so I'll give you another chance. Let's go.
Right.
So we're going high because you already call high.
Yes.
So okay, so we'll go high again. Joke time. Joker. Let's go, Bets.
All right. What do you call a doctor who loses his temper?
A doctor that loses his temper. I don't know. A pediatrician?
A man who don't have patience. Sorry.
Yes, okay. High or low? Let's go. One time.
Hi.
Hi. Why are you playing this kind of game? It's an ace. Oh, let's stop playing this kind of liming card game vibe.
Hi.
A jack, so that means you lost. So you ready?
Go on.
Let's go.
Here now. I able with you now.
Woo! Okay, Bets,
Yes.
your husband is a big part in your life. I mean, apart from just being a husband, he's also part of your management.
Yes.
Have you ever had a moment where you had to activate as not, this is my husband, you're dealing with him as a manager
Yes.
and cuss him out,
What is it?
like lose it, and then after the fact you have to be like, okay, well, here it is. The cuss wasn't really you the husband, but for you the manager.
We you know, that's why what I always tell people, if it's one thing with us, we good at separating management and
Husband and
being
wife.
married and that kind
Right.
of thing. So if I'm upset about something in terms of my career, you can't take it personal because it's about the business.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I told people as well, like, sometimes we may have a show. You feel we fallen out before, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't do the show. Because that means now I'm mixing business and personal.
Right.
Yeah, we fallen out, but you have a show to do, you have an interview to do. You go and you do it. And then when you come back in the car,
You
you deal with it again. You understand what I'm saying?
Because I always try to figure out, like when I see couples who are involved in the business,
Yes.
how do you all differentiate, the time and place, and then you all are always around each other because he has to manage your business. I mean, and also the other business.
Yes.
But it's still mind blowing to me. And was it like a task or challenging at first?
Yeah, it was challenging at first because, like, my mom used to manage me before, and my brother used to manage me before, and it was really about me. So, the focus was always on me. When I met Sion, he was managing other artists as well.
Right.
So, that in itself has been a challenge. Him sharing his time, him also, us separating the both.
Yeah.
But we don't have cuss outs.
Like
I
no
would like
obscene?
one thing I would say with us, we don't use profanity and saying
Okay.
with each other. That's one thing.
Like, yeah, beep.
Nah, we're not about nah. We're not about that. Like, I really try not to encourage that kind of energy and stuff around us as well. But I will say what I have to say. If I feel strongly about something, I will talk my mind.
Oh.
So, and he knows that, so he accustomed.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he accustomed. My tongue will still sting the same way. So,
Okay, well, I feel the energy. I'm just saying. Being in the business for, clearly over 15 years.
yeah,
Right?
Kill do the maths.
Oh
man,
God, you
girl.
know the show, you know the show, the age. You know the
What?
age. No, but we have seen you grown in the business. Was there any moment in your career ever, be honest, what you're a little bit, right?
Yes.
Ever that you had to check another artist?
To check anybody?
Like,
No.
like as in, like slow your roll. It was, you still have that.
I've been in the business long enough to know to kind of pull myself away. So if I realize a situation might occur or whatever it is, even when I go backstage and thing, it's not that I don't want to mix and mingle with the people. I always pull to myself.
Okay.
Because I don't want to really get mixed up in that kind of vibe. Because, sometimes for
witnessed any
carnival,
bacchanal?
all the time.
Can
all
tell
the,
us?
all the time. I mean, I'm not
You
gonna
don't need to call names. I don't. But I just
one
want
of
to
the most popular things, like for carnival, when you have a whole set of artists on stage, at the side of the stage, I should say, and it's when you have about 20 minutes, and people who know you there like a whole hour, and people who come along after, ready to go on stage before you and that kind of thing, and people fighting to go on stage. Who wants up the stage? They're supposed to be 10 minutes. They stay an hour, and it's bacchanal. I know about that, yeah.
So how you deal with that? You will just pull away and be like, okay, it's what it is.
That's what I have a manager there for. He deal with that.
Not you.
No, he had to deal with that. And he just deal with it. So I have no problem at all.
Cheers to that girl.
Yes, darling.
Because then it's rock shot in the place.
But of course.
When they sit down in the car. So you telling me you can organize?
I have no, that's one thing, yeah?
Yeah.
That's one thing. When it comes to management, I must say he don't play. When he usually arrives before us sometimes, check, make sure everything's set, talk to the stage managers, talk to the promoter, whoever might be in charge, make sure that we set, checking on our time to see, okay, you reached whatever, you have your parking spot, whatever. He's really, really good at that. So
I love that.
must commend him, yeah.
All right, Bits, we wish you all the best, darling. And we just want to see you shine. But we don't want you to go anywhere. She'll be hitting the Go Loud stage. Bits is in the building and she's shining bright. Keep it locked.
tell him? If you want land, you can have it. A brand new car, you can have it. You can have anything you can dream of, darling. If you want a house, you can have it. Pray for any troubles, you can have it. Yeah. You know what I tell you? Some things you have to accept and learn to let it go and give it the respect. But some other things you have to work to get, and you are what this way. So I put in the work, and I'll do this for you. No questions asking, I'll take care of you. Cause I know, yeah, I know you're worth it. I want to hear everybody singing right now. Baby, let me call sign you. I will guarantee you get through the life and life. Baby, let me call sign you. Do anything you need so you get through the life. If you want land, you can have it. A brand new car, you can have it. You can have anything you can dream of, darling. If you want a house, you can have it. Ready for any truth, you can have it. Yeah, yeah. Mix me, give me. Ah, bitsy. Wine it time. Whoa, yeah, come on. Yeah, man. So damn good. Your hands around me feel so beautiful. Back and forth we rock and go, boy, go. For connection, nothing in luggage. Run this course. Brace yourself for the wine right now. Push that thing, you make me go nuts. Don't want you hold back. Push that thing, you got what I have, you got what I want. At the end of the day, might see me again. Before we go both ways. Oh, let we wind down, baby, let we wind down. At the end of the day, might see you again. Before we go both. I want to see all the wine in home, right? That's a wine now. Remember me. Make you remember me. Run wine, turn rocks to me down. Wine it time. Remember me. Make you remember me. Run wine, turn rocks to me down. So damn rude. Can't stop looking at my eyes on you. I don't care who's watching, go boy, go. But no stopping, run this. We gotta get him on the wine again. What we say? Push that thing, you make me go nuts. Don't want you hold back, I need your focus. Push that thing, you got what I want. At the end of the day, might see me again. Before we go both ways. Oh, let me wind down, baby, let me wind down. At the end of the day, might see you again. Ladies, we gotta give me wine, so you can remember we, right? Remember me. This time I'll make you remember me. From one turn rocks coming down. Wine it time. Remember me. Mix me. Be your river. You are the prize and baby, yes, I'm your winner. And if you are hungry, come over, be your dinner. You are the person, no one else. I promise I will wait 1,000 years. Never hurt you, never result you, no. Scrape away all your fears, darling. You are worth more than you know. You make me really want to do better, but I haven't met you yet. I have no idea what your name is, but I will never to treat you perfect, hold you close, give you love that you deserve. All my love is for you. You are the valley, come let me be your river. You are the present, baby, yes, I'm your winner. And if you are hungry, come, I will be your dinner. You are the person, no one else. I promise, I pledge. I promise, I pledge. I promise, I pledge. I promise to treat you perfectly from home. You are the valley, come let me be your river. You are the present, baby, yes, I'm your winner. And if you're hungry, come, I will be your dinner. You are the person and nobody else. Where tell him? I promise, I pledge. I promise, I pledge. I promise, I pledge. I promise to treat you perfectly well. I promise, I pledge. Baby, I need. Thank you so much, Island Lime. Caribbean, I love you. Thank you, Agent B. Agent B.
Lil Bitts gave us a performance that we will never forget, and she was shining bright. Now remember, make sure and subscribe to all the social media handles that I'm going to mention right now. YouTube, subscribe. Also on the Go Loud app, the Play Go app, you subscribe. We need you to make sure you go on YouTube, iTunes as well. We appreciate every single one of you that's tuning in and supporting. If you need to see more of Island Lime, you could also see it on TV6 every Friday at 9:30 p.m. All you have to do is keep it locked, continue following us. Until next time, your girl Whitney is out until we chill on the island, Island Lime.
You can have anything you can dream of, darling. If you want a hope, you can have it. Pray for any troubles, you can have it. Yeah. You know what I'm telling you? Some things you have to accept and learn to let it go and give it the respect. But some other things you have to work to get, and you are what is well. So I put in the work, and I